All right, so it's June 10th. Um, this is insane. I've never seen anything like this. This is strong dump by gold, and I don't know if we're finished or not. Um, because we have a long ways to go. Because we see gold dumped like this before, and just kept dumping. So this could just be the start of a huge leg down. Um, so I'm not sure if I want to enter off of a liquidity sweep to this area up here. That would be a very, very good setup, considering we did leave this liquidity and price likely is to sweep it. I don't really see much examples because price doesn't really sweep liquidity here. It just pushes down, lower high, pushes down. So up to here though, but we might be able to see price sweep liquidity here. That would be a really good setup right there if we could see that. But I have doubts that we will even push up to that area, considering how strong price is just flushing down. Oh my gosh, CPI comes out in 20 minutes. Yeah, we might see price just flush down, or we could see a really strong pullback. Either or. But either way, this is gonna be crazy. Seeing how price reacts to CPI. Yeah, price has just been pumping up for USD. And, and we see that when price pumps or dumps, it goes that way for a pretty long time. So this might just be the start of the trend, man. Yeah, I might not even wait. No, I will. I will. I'll definitely wait, but I definitely have my doubts. Why'd they add this? Why do they add this? Yeah, today's gonna be a crazy day, but I'll wait. But I definitely do want to see price try and sweep liquidity. Maybe CPI will push price up. But other than that, I'm not looking for any entries. Like this is just too risky to enter. Like imagine I entered right here, then just get stopped out, or enter right here, stopped out, and price just keeps going down. You never know. So I'm just gonna be patient. But I'll set alerts. Probably an alert up here as well. And an alert like down here. Just to know if price is just flushing down or not. I usually would write stuff, but I have the numbers like memorized kinda, so I know like it's if it's whichever number I know where it is essentially. But yeah, so it's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens though. I definitely do want to see this because the New York session does tend to sweep liquidity either New York, I mean either London, Asian, and we have Asian London liquidity here, Asian liquidity up here. We could be seeking, but definitely London. Like this is nice. But yeah, let's just be patient. All right, so I was away for the charts, but another day where I missed my setup because I just thought it wasn't gonna happen. Um, I saw this choppiness after CPI, and I just couldn't find an entry, and so I just stepped away from the charts. On this push up, it knocked out some of my alerts, but I mean, we got the liquidity sweep we were looking for on the 15-minute close as such, and a bit of a really good entry. Could have just took it to 1 to 3, or yeah, 1 to 3 would have been best for just matching this low right here. We saw our A plus setup play out, and we just weren't in it because I lost confidence in price being able to after the strong push down. Um, but yeah, it's hard to. It's pretty hard to stay afloat and keep having confidence when things like this happen, but you need to. These are rough market conditions, rough times, and I just can't keep taking bad trades. It has to be E plus setups only, and I feel like I need to go into the markets, not trying to predict it, but saying if I see this happen exactly this way, then I'm going to enter. I feel like I'm just going in it with we'll see what happens. Nah, I need to go in it with okay. If I see price come down, take out this liquidity, I'll enter right here. If I see a confirmation, I'll enter right here, and we'll see price move down. But if I see price that was really the only entry for this morning. If we saw price do exactly that, there was nothing else. There's really nothing else. That liquidity sweep was genuinely the only thing. That was a very good setup, like very high convicting setup. That was the only one. And yesterday we saw it play out. Today saw it play out, and we weren't in either one of them. We took horrible trades yesterday. But yeah, it's a little demotivating, but can't put my head down. So just gonna keep moving. But yeah, that's basically all for today. I mean, there's not much.